School representative bodies are also known as school councils or school boards. They are the governance body that support parents and community involvement in the school by working in partnership with the school principal. The rules for school rep bodies are in the Education Act, the Education Regulations, the Department of Education's policies and guidelines, and your school rep body's constitution and code of conduct. Together, these make up school governance. The rules for school rep bodies ensure everyone makes honest decisions for improving educational opportunities of the students.
Being on the school council, we get to make big decisions that affect the school as well as the teachers and the students, from equipment for the kids to the bigger options of buildings, how to set up the buildings, refurbish of kitchens. They'll suit the teachers' needs as well as the children's.
You aren't expected to know all the details when you're starting out. Your principal will supply your school rep body's constitution and code of conduct, which will list the most important information you need to know about. Following the rules and acting honestly and in good faith means you are protected by the law. Transparency and democracy in decision-making are another part of good governance. This means that school rep body meetings must be run professionally, allowing all members to have a say. The way decisions by the school rep body are discussed and voted, and how they are recorded in the meeting minutes is important.
Before any decision is made, we are consulted. We have open discussion to look at the pros and cons, what we're trying to achieve and how it benefits the children.
Diversity is another important factor for good governance. Having a diverse school rep body means there are enough people to represent different cultures, opinions and perspectives. There shouldn't be somebody on the school rep body making all of the decisions. Members must come to an agreement. School rep body members act in the best interests of the students and the school and use discretion when confidential issues arise. Confidentiality will let everyone speak freely in meetings to let the school rep body make good decisions together. The absence of a conflict of interest is important for good governance and decision-making. This means you must declare any conflicts of interest so that they can be managed.
I think it's important to declare a conflict of interest for transparency, especially in the Territory. There are a lot of small communities and you need to know what's going on.
A conflict of interest happens when you're involved in a decision where you, your family or friends might benefit from that decision, like the decision about doing works in a school where the contractor is related to you. Managing a conflict of interest is beneficial for both you and the school. For starters, you don't want your family member to think you were involved in a decision about them, especially if that decision resulted in them losing the contract. On the other hand, your decision could be biased in their favour or look like it was biased, no matter how hard you try to be fair.
Yeah, there's always a say in the school council. If anyone has interest or conflict of interest, we always discuss each other with it in the school council, yes.
Conflicts of interest are not a problem if we manage them. This is done by declaring your personal relationships and financial interests that are relevant to the decisions you are making on your school rep body. That way, the conflict of interest can be managed. For example, by making sure you can be excused from contributing to a decision if you have a conflict of interest.
Bottom line is it's the right thing to do and the fair thing to do by the school if you have a conflict of interest.